So what I've done is I've done up this training session here. This is your program. It's based on everything we've discussed. So it's a workout that fits the month one phase of that long-term program that we're talking about. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to improve your strength and your long distance fitness as well, because that's what you're going to need for your ride. Okay, so this is your adaptation phase. Alright, so basically what it means is that we're going to prepare your body for weight training. It's going to give me an idea of where you're at, what weight you can lift, your form, your technique, everything like that. We are going to start with lighter weights and all of the exercises once again, so I can, just for the first session or two, I'm going to be looking at what you can lift. And we're just, as I said, we're just getting the body used to lifting. She hasn't done a lot of lifting before, going to the gym without me, because I'm going to get you to do this for 3 sessions a week. You might just be with me for 1 session, and I'd really like you to have the confidence, okay, to train on your own. Make sense so far? Physio said that your upper body, core, and lower body strength was good, but so what we'll do is we'll keep maintaining that with strength training. But what we do need to do is to balance that up. So when you're cycling, as we discussed, I think the other day when we were doing talking about your long-term plan, is that if you're in that position all the time, you're in front of your body, sort of, you can end up with posture issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen the back and the core, glutes and the hamstrings as well. Yeah. And just make sure that when you're on that long ride, your posture is nice, really good. Okay. The other thing that your physio did mention was that your hamstring flexibility, your balance and stability needed to be worked on. So I've added stuff into this training session that'll help with that. All right. Well, what we're going to do today is what I'm going to get you to do in the 3 sessions a week is a full body strength training session. I do want you to do that 3 times a week in addition to your 90-minute cycling session that you do. But because we really do need to get your cardiovascular endurance up, so for your race. So what I'd like to do is see you add in an additional 90-minute ride each week. So basically you've got your 3 weight training sessions and your 2 cardio sessions, 2 bike riding sessions. Does that sound doable to you? All right. Well, let's get on with it. Okay. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up on this, okay? We're going to do that for 10 minutes. Now, you're a cyclist. Do you know about bike setup? So let me just talk about bike setup the way I know it, and you can correct me because I know that you're the professional bike cyclist. So we want to make sure, right, obviously we'll work it out to your hip, all right? You've got your pedals here. You haven't got cleats on today, so what we'll do is we'll just strap you up on these. When you're on the bike, when you're on the seat, what you want to do is make sure, just to double check the hip height is correct. When I put my foot down so that my knee is above my toe, I just want a slight bend in that knee. Now the handlebar height is optional. If you've got a bad lower back, we're going to bring it higher for you. If you're used to cycling down here where your handlebars are at your seat height, we'll leave it there for you. Alright, let's put the timer on. We're going to just start pedaling. We're going to get you to do this for 10 minutes. Alright, so let's warm up. You been for a ride this week? Yeah? You've got 5 months till the race. What? So this here is the tension for this one. It's a little bit different to some other bikes. You go for a walk. Just start getting that heart rate up and then you can go for it, but we don't want to go for it until the end when we do our cardio at the end. Okay, keep going. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is just get you to do a couple of little mobility exercises I've designed them because you're in that position all the time. I just want you to open up your thoracic spine a little bit. So the first one is is what we call a thoracic opener. I'll just show you this way. So what I'm going to get you to do is be on all 4s, what we call the quadruped position. Then I'm just going to get you to bring one hand and just place it in between your legs here. It doesn't have to be too far in, just in front here so it's in the middle. Then with this hand, I'm going to get you to place it on your, behind your head. And I'm going to get you to bring your elbow in to touch that hand. And then I'm going to get you to open up as far as you possibly can. And then come back in. That's it, as far as you can. Good. And down. Now when you come up, breathe in. Breathe out. That's it. And then breathe in as you go down. That's it. And just look straight down at the hand. That's it. Excellent. Open right up. Yeah, excellent. So just a reminder of how it goes. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, keeping your head so that your head, your tailbone are in nice alignment. You're going to take one hand, so your left hand and then your right leg out together. Now remember, when you come out, if you get out to here with a long leg but you're starting to tip, you've gone too far to control your transverse abdominis. So what we want to do is really fight that rotation into your spine. Yeah, okay, so you're holding that nice and tight. And one hand and one leg, opposites. Good. Fight that rotation. Good, and back in. And the same leg and arm. Good. Excellent. Fight that rotation. Good. Excellent. Can you feel yourself wanting to tip, but you're trying not to? Yeah. We're going to sit like this. Then, use your hands, but the idea is to eventually not use your hands. To bring your legs up, and then to repeat on the other side so that we come into a box on the other side. This is going to really help open those tight hips that we get on the bike. Okay? Lots of cycling. A bit tighter on that side. Tighter over here or what we're going to do now is a deadlift. So I've got these 4 exercises here that I'm going to get you to do in your program. The deadlift. And anywhere from 15 to 20 reps. Now that means we need to keep the weight light, okay? So with the intensity, we're working at 45 to 70% of your 1 rep max. For today's session, what we're going to do is we're just going to start out with some light weights. So I just want to see your form and your technique. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that the bar is nice and close to our shins. Okay, all right. With our hands on the outside of our shins, like so. All right, not on the inside, on the outside. It's nice with straight line, and I'm bent through the knees. Okay. Okay. So when you're in this position here, I want you to keep a straight line from your head to your tailbone. I don't want to see you arching that back. Okay. The other thing that you need to do is make sure that your shoulder blades are back and down, that you're engaging through your lats here, pulling up through your core as well. I want you to see you lifting through the legs, all right? So when you come up, lift through your legs and then pull it up, okay? When you're going down, I want you to keep the bar nice and close to your knees, to your thighs, and I want you to hinge from the hip first. I don't want you to bend down like this, okay? So hinge from the hip first, keeping those shoulder blades back. Slide the bar down, then you're going to bend through the knees. Alright, so bending, so when you're in the bend position, like this, you're going to stand first, hinge last. Okay? When you're going down, you're going to hinge first, bend second. Yep, makes sense? Alright, so yep, roll those shoulder blades back, set down into your legs a bit more. That's it. Alright, lifting through your legs first, then hinge from the hip after. Good. Now, yeah, perfect. Perfect. We don't want to change that. We don't want to arch too much. Keep going. Carry that down. Hinge from the hip first. Hinge. Now bend the knees. Good. Now when you're coming down, see how you drop those shoulders? Just try and keep them back. So we need to engage our lats. Hinge. Good. And then just stop there for me. When you're coming up, you're adjusting your shoulders and then adjusting them as you go back down. What I need you to do is keep them locked the whole way down. So if you find that you need to drop those shoulders forward to get to the ground, stop there and come back up. Don't go all the way down. Okay? Have my head in a line all the way down to my tailbone. Look what happens when I do that. You see? You don't want that arch. Alright, try 2 more for me. Now don't look up there, look out here. Look out. That's it. Perfect. Now come up. Excellent. Keep it tight. Come back down. Don't look up, look out. Perfect. And now you just let it go. Good. And you should start to feel that in your glutes more than your lower back then.
Yeah.
Keep it down. Good. Good. Excellent execution. Right there. 15 of them. Let's go. 1. Keep that head looking. That's it. Excellent. And 2. Perfect. Really good. 3. Good. 4. Well done. 5. Excellent together. 6. 7. Feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, breathe out on the way up. Good. And you've only got 5 more to do. 1. Good work. 2. Breathe out. That's it. Breathe out now. Yeah. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. Good work. Awesome. And we're going to do some step-ups now. The reason I've chosen step-ups for you is to challenge your balance and stability. What I'm going to get you to do is 1 leg at a time for me, okay? The reason for that is because I do want you to challenge that balance on either side. All right, so I'm going to get you just to simply step up, place 1 leg up, step down. Have a look where the box is for the first couple, all right? But then I want you to lift the head and rely on that proprioception and knowing where your body is in space, all right? Shoulders rolled back to hold the kettlebells like we would in a farmer's walk. All right, pressing up. Good. And in fact, you feel that in your glute when you do that. What I want you to do is push off the back leg for me. Push off. Can you see the difference? It takes the pressure out of the glute, all right? So, okay, and more pressure on your knee. So just pressing up through this heel, keeping that knee tracking down. That's good. Good, excellent. Okay, good. Now that I've seen your form, I want you to do 15 on each side for me. All right? Two. Good. 3. Excellent. Don't forget to breathe. 4. You're a little cautious, aren't you, with these? That balance? Yeah. We're up to 5. Or was that 6?
6.
Personal trainers can never count. 7. Doing well. 8. After you've done these a few times, you're going to get used to that balance. Good. Keep going. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Breathing. That's it. Breathing down on the way out. You've only got 5 more. Then these are done. Good. Good work. Bent over row. So again, we're working on that upper body strength and that mid-back strength. So when you're in that riding position, you've got the strength to keep that good posture. We're going to do pretty much the same setup for this as the deadlift, okay? Except you won't be coming up and down like you did in the deadlift. You're going to be getting into that bent position. Once you're in that position there, you're going to be rowing up and down with your arms and squeezing that mid-back together, right? Again, you want to make sure that your spine is in that nice alignment, not looking up and not letting the shoulders drop, all right? When we're here, we're going to try and keep this not too far out, so in near our shins, and we're going to row so that our elbows come up behind us and coming back down. Rowing up and control it back down. How's that weight? Good, you sure? Not too heavy, because what you want to do is make sure that when you're bringing it up, you're getting a nice contraction here through the mid-back, through your lats. Good. Alright, together, let's do this. 15 reps. 1, 2. Breathing out on the hardest part, so that's I'm pulling up, you're going to breathe out. Drop that head. That's it. 6. Good. 7. Can you come down a little bit lower in the legs? Excellent. Pull that belly button to your spine. Good. Hold that core nice and strong. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Is row push-ups. Now, again, because you cyclists don't get a lot of work through your upper body, I'm going to give you a push-up, but what I'm going to do is use what I call banded push-up, and basically that means that it's going to support your hips and try and get you in that nice straight line whilst we're working on some strength. What we're going to do is we're going to, if you're doing this on your own, attach it to a squat rack that's got a nice solid welded in or bolted in bar. Don't attach it to anything like a moving barbell, okay? So just make sure you're aware of that when you're training by yourself. What you're going to do is you're going to reach through and place this band around your hips. Don't let go until you've knelt down. Alright, okay? Once you've knelt down, then you can take your hands off the band, otherwise it will accidentally come into your face. Alright? What you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands, so your shoulders stacked over your hands. Alright, like that. Some people do like to take it just a little bit wider, but generally just stacked underneath the hands. Then you're going to come back into what we call the plank position. Okay? What you're going to do when you come down, lowering down, see how my elbows go behind me? Okay? I don't want them to flare out to the side like that. Alright, so this is going to help train you to keep those elbows back by just giving you a bit of support here. Alright? Then when we're in that bottom position, we're going to push straight back up. What I want you to try and avoid is dropping your neck. So just straight up here. That's it. And just stepping through. Excellent. Just bring it to your hips. Make sure you hold on to it until you're down onto your knees. Come down one knee at a time. You can hold it a little bit. Is that here? That's it. Excellent. Coming back into that plank position. Alright, feet a little bit further apart. Just give you a nice stable base. Excellent. You're coming down into your first push-up. Good. And back up. And coming down for me. Giving that head up for me. Head up a little bit. Excellent. Breathing out when you push back up. So I think this band's going to be really good for you because I can see that you do still struggle a little bit to get to the bottom. Keep going. We'll just make this our 10 reps. Okay, now if you can't make 15, 20 reps, that's totally fine. We'll just take it where we can. And what I want you to do is just try and get to 15, but do it in little sets, okay? Mini sets. Yeah. Mini sets within the same set. Do a couple at a time. That's your son over there giving you encouragement.
My dad.
That's my dad. You've got a strong dad. That's it. Excellent. Just do a couple at a time. Couple at a time. Excellent. Good work, Miguel. Come on, you can do it. Come on. I know it's hard. Just go where you can. Good. Give me one more before you take a rest. That's it. Take a rest. Just give me a couple more. Doing really, really well. Excellent. Be a little wider apart. That's it. You can feel that. Excellent. Giving that nice posture. Excellent. Give me one more. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Breathing out. Excellent. Good work. Well done. I know that was a hard one. All right, just be careful. All right, how are you feeling?
Sore.
Yeah?
Good.
No, good? Good sore. A good sore.
Good sore.
Alright. What we're going to do now is 15 minutes of cardio. So what I've chosen for you to do is the treadmill, the bike, and the elliptical trainer. Okay, we're going to do them as a circuit. We're going to do 2 rounds, 2.5 minutes on each machine. Now let's just talk about your heart rate. So you're 44. Okay, so there's a formula that we use to work out your max heart rate. Okay, so by that formula, your max heart rate is 76 beats a minute. Okay, so that's your max. I don't want you working at your max. So to get any adaptation that's long lasting, so an endurance type event, we do need, so I would still kind of class that as probably beginner more than intermediate. Okay, so we do need to work around about 65 beats of your maximum heart rate. Okay, I think pretty quickly we're going to be able to improve that and take it up to about 70 to 75%. You do need to be ensuring when you're out on that ride, and I'm pretty sure that you probably are right up there if you've got a pack of people that you're riding with, but just make sure that your heart rate is up around 65 beats per minute of your maximum heart rate, and we're going to try and get you up to 70 to 75% of your max heart rate. Let's work out what that is in beats a minute, because does your watch tell you beats per minute? So, your lowest heart rate, so when I said 65% of your maximum heart rate, that's 114 beats per minute, and your maximum will be 123 beats per minute. Okay, so you have got the safety clip there, so I'll just get you to put that on. Stand on the side before you start it. Okay, press start. Wait for that to start moving before you put your feet on. Alright. Once you're comfortable and you're balanced, then you can take your speed up. Alright. Hold on to here for support. You can let go, or you can hold on to here. So with this one, you're just going to hold the handle here, put your foot here, bring this foot up, hold onto the handle, and you're off. Okay. You can also hold here if you don't put your arms go backwards and forwards. And basically, you're just going to hold it. Okay? And to stop, bring your legs to a stop. Again, bring whichever way you're getting off will be the lower side. Hold on to the handles, take one foot off. Okay. Alright, almost at a minute 30. So take too many breaks like you do when you're weight training. So like you're doing when you're cycling. That's it. Good, excellent. Right, that's 30 seconds. Keep going. You've got this, Miguel. Come on, you've got it. A little bit harder than bike riding because you're doing it in a circle with machines that you're not used to, and especially after your weight training, you're exhausted. But this is what's all right, Vigeli, just walk around a little bit just so that you get that heart rate down. How are you feeling after that? Yeah. You're gonna come out here, and you're not going to take all your weight into it. I don't want you to do that. I'm just going to get you to walk out so that your hands are back, holding that TRX, and you're just going to stretch those pecs out. There you go. Nice and strong. You're going to lean back, and you're going to take one leg across, and you're going to give a little bit of a twist. Like that on that side. And see how one arm's shorter than the other. Tap your head down. Relax. Put a band over your foot like that. Okay? Holding on, and then you can use the band to help you pull up through the back. Alright? How's that? Good. What I want you to do though is tilt your pelvis forward, push your knee in. Can you feel that through the front? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Here. You're going to put one leg up over the other, sit nice and tall, and lean over so you get that stretch through your glute. Okay? Try not to hunch, try to sit up nice and tall. The more you're getting the areas where you need to get. Alright? I like that one.
No. That's the strips. It's the strips of the country.
What you're going to do is, this is your pelvis. You're going to tilt your pelvis so that you're tipping water out the back. So this is your pelvis here, and you're going to tilt your pelvis so that you're tipping water out the back, and then you're going to come forward. What you don't want to do is come forward like that. Alright? So you want to actually get right into the psoas. Into a nice stretch there. You should feel it in your, up in here in your abdominal area, as well as in your quads. Feel it up through your stomach as well. So you should be holding these stretches for 30 seconds to a minute on each side. You're going to put one knee over the other, and you're going to let that leg drop across. Right? The weight of this knee on that leg is going to give you a nice stretch through. Then you come back up. To the other way. To the other way.
He's pushing down the other one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stretching your head.
Yeah. To do with you now is called a PNF stretch. Alright, it's going to allow us to get into a deeper stretch. We're going to use breathing, and we're going to use contraction against an object, which will be me. Okay, and then when I say release, you're going to let go of your leg, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a guidance into place. Right, so we're going to do a hamstring stretch because that's what your physio says that you need some work in that area. Okay, so I'm going to get you to pop one leg down now. I'm going to get you to lay one leg on the ground, but if it's too much, you can bring it back up. Okay, alright, so just put one leg down for me. So we're going to stretch this leg here. Alright, so what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to kneel here, okay? So I'm going to need to hold your leg. Is that okay? Alright, so what I'm going to get you to do is bring your leg up for me. Okay, what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to leave it here and I'm going to place my hand here and here. Alright, I'm going to get you to push into my shoulder. So give it a push. Push, 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 and release. And I'm going to help you bring that into a deeper stretch. Shaking about there. Yeah, good. Okay. I'm going to come in a little bit closer now. Alright. I'm going to get you to push against me again. Push, 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 push harder. That's it. And release. I'm going to take it into a bit more of a stretch. I want you to breathe deeply through that release. Alright. Again, I'm going to get you to push towards me. Push, push, contract, contract. Leave your hip on the ground, leave your hip on the ground. Push, 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 push. Now release and big, deep breaths. Slow, controlled breaths. Bring that leg up again. I'm going to place my hand here, then on your calf. Alright. So again, I'm going to get you push towards me. Push, 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 and release. How does that feel? Alright. Let's come a little bit closer. Push towards me. Push, 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 and release. Tighter on this side. Feel it, the resistance is a lot more on this side. Alright, now come in one more. Alright, push towards me. Push, 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 and release. How'd that feel? Oh, a little bit of shake there. And I'm going to let go slowly.